Hey guys, this is Rob again. Today we got a new mechanical mod in here. We're going to do a review, and this mod did come from angelcigs.com. Okay, so I haven't seen too many reviews on this. There has been some talk about different things, but this is the AR mod clone, the Army mod clone, look-alike from angelcigs.com. Now, this is not a 100% one-to-one clone. It does have a lot of different variations from the original from what I've seen. So I can't really 100% say this is a one-to-one or a complete look-alike. Okay? So anyway, this is in the black version right here. Now this is stainless steel. Okay? And it does have copper pins. So it does have copper pins. And it's the 18650 mode right here, and this is the black one. Okay, I got such a high coil in this. There it is. So, okay, this does come with magnet switches, with magnets for the switch, and I didn't care for the magnets. I took them out. Okay guys, so let's dive on down here on the table and we'll take a look at this bad boy up close and personal. Okay guys, so this is up close and personal with the AR look-alike clone, or whatever you want to say, Army mod. Basically, there's different brandings on this from the original, so it's not 100% a look-alike, but it does look pretty good and pretty close. Okay, so here it is. You can see where it says Army 122, I think it says 122. That's the make number right there. So as far as I'm sure, the original just said AR and then had the number. Well, this one actually says Army on it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this off. Like, this is 510 threaded. It's got the nice little scope design on there. You can see that. You can see the copper pin up inside there. Okay. And as you can tell, this is black paint or something like that. This is not the original finish that the original one come with. Okay. I forget what they call what was on the original one, but this is just regular stainless steel mod with paint. And you got all these holes right here for nice venting and to look like the gun, the Army, the AR gun. Okay, so right here we're going to take it apart here. So you got your 510 top, and then you got your bottom here, and then you take the battery. So there it is, just by itself, the tube. I do have copper tape in this, copper foil tape. Okay, it is nice and beefy. So here's the bottom right here. Nice beefy threads. There's only like 2 threads on this whole thing. Okay. Now I did polish these threads up because they had paint on them. And when I first got this had one hell of a fucking voltage drop. It's like 1.5 volt voltage drop on this thing. That was ridiculous. I've never had one had that big of a voltage drop. I think 0.42 for my Hades was about the highest I've ever had, but this one here was like a 1.5 volt drop. Okay, so it does have the hexagonal button here, so it will not unspin on you as you're firing it. Now the switch is nice. As you can see, copper contacts. Switch is nice. It's nice and real tight right now because I actually took the magnets out, built my own spring, and put it in there. So it is nice and tight. We're going to go ahead, when we put it back together, we're going to go ahead and put this copper spring that I made, we're going to put it in there. Okay, so this is it's nice heavy duty, and you got this knurlings right here, so it's real easy to take it on and off, put it on and off. Okay, so here's the top here. Once again, I sanded these threads down so I can get better connection because it was painted once again. Now, just like on the bottom, it does have a nice little insulator right there. And you can take this apart. Let's do the bottom. Let's take the bottom apart. You can take the bottom apart. Let's take it apart so we can see what it looks like. Okay, so now this is adjustable, so you get different throw. Adjustable on your throw. You can either have it where this sits in flush. There's a little spring I made right there. Now I made this out of high conductive electrical fence wire right there. Okay, and there's the little bottom flat, the hexagonal design right there. Okay, so this does go up, does go inside there. You can get this where it sits a little bit flush here, maybe. So there you go, that slides right on down in there. So you can adjust the throw to what you want. Now this did come with these little magnets right here. And like I say, with these magnets I had a 1.5 volt voltage drop on this. That was crazy. It never had that such a high voltage drop. So I got rid of those things. So basically that's all you got for the bottom. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this new copper spring that I got. Put it in there. Then we'll put this on there. And we'll tighten it down to where we got a decent throw. We want just a little bit of it sticking up. About like that, it's good. Now I do wind up with a little bit of a outside, but if I push that all the way down, I like to push it down on the table and then screw it in until I can push this all the way down on the table and that doesn't stick out any. Like that. You want it to be kind of flush with that. That way you have to actually push on that to fire. That looks good right there. So if I push it down all the way on the table, it's pretty flush, a little bit underneath the Delrin ring, but if I put it all the way through there, it does stick out some. Okay, so now we got our copper there. Here's the top part. Like I say, once again, this has the scope design on the front. That's for your tank breathing. Also does your tank breathing and stuff. If you're going to have a bottom coil breathing, but a lot of times I just use RDAs and stuff. So there's your copper pins right here. Now this does adjust for battery rattle. So you can unscrew this right here. Okay, all copper contact, copper up there. Now as you can tell, see on there, I did try to get this to come out. On the original, you can actually unthread this and adjust for your RDA. Now this one here, as you can see, all the nicks and dings on there. I tried with a pair of pliers, messed up the copper a little bit, couldn't get it to unthread. I tapped down on it, tried to hit down on it to push it out. It's in there nice and tight, so I don't believe that this will adjust to your RDA. I believe you're going to wind up with just a little gap up on the top all the time. Okay, so it does adjust for battery rattle though. Now if somebody else is able to get that off, leave a comment, let me know. But like I say, this is the clone and from Angelcigs, and I could not get that to come off. So if you get one from Angelcigs and you're able to get that out, please let me know. That way I can try to work on it more, but I was dinging it up, so I just decided to quit. Okay, so here's the tube once again, and you can see I got 2 pieces of copper foil tape in there to help out with the voltage drop. So we put this here back together here. That's all there is to it. Nice easy threads. Threads are nice and smooth on this. I haven't had any issues with the threads. Put the RDA back on so you can see what I'm talking about with the gap. So there's your gap right there. As you can tell, it does have a nice good sized gap. Okay. Let's see if it'll... Yep, there it is. It's firing. Okay. So we'll bring this back up here, vape on a little bit, and talk about it. Okay guys, that was the AR clone from Angelcigs, and the design of this is real nice. I like the design where you got the green, or if I throw a purple battery in there, or if I want to put tape around it, want yellow, whatever color I want, I could throw in here. So the design of this is real neat. Nice airflow, nice little knurlings on the tops and bottoms to hold on to, and it does have copper contacts, and you can adjust for battery rattle. That's all the pros to this. And it is black. You can get a stainless steel silver looking one on off their website also for the same price, somewhere around like I think it was like, let's see here, I don't remember how much it was. We'll check to see how much it is. So for $36.99. Okay, these go for $36.99. So those are all the pros. Now the cons are, you cannot adjust from what I've tried, and you've seen I nicked up the copper piece up there. I cannot get this adjusted down so I can get rid of the gap on the top. Okay, the magnets in it have one hell of a fucking voltage drop with them. I got a 1.5. Needless, yes, the paint and the paint on there doesn't help it. Okay guys, I understand, yeah, it's painted, okay, but I just took the magnets out of this and put myself a spring in there that I made, and the voltage drop went down from 1.5 to a 1 volt voltage drop. Okay, so I know that the magnets are like a half of a 0.5 of volt causes for this voltage drop. Okay, so what I did is I cleaned the threads off. I sanded the threads off to where it was showing stainless steel on the inside of the tube and on the threads. Okay, so then I put those all together along with minus the magnets, and then I got down to, I think it was like a 0.8 voltage drop, 0.8 voltage drop by doing that. So now I'm down to 0.8. So then I wanted to see if I could get it down even lower. So I put 2 strips of copper conductive foil tape in there, and now I did get this to actually down to a 0.7 voltage drop. It's still higher than any of my other mods, okay, but I did get this down to a 0.7. But I did it, so I believe if you got the stainless steel one without any of the paint, that'd be your best option. And get rid of the magnets, throw a spring in there. I think you'll get down to somewhere around a 0.50. Okay, I think you will. Can't quote me on that. I can't guarantee, but I believe you should be able to get somewhere around 0.50, maybe 0.60. Okay, guys. So this isn't the heaviest hitting mod, but it looks nice. It's a nice looking little mod there. I like the way it looks. Okay. Okay, so okay guys, now I did get this for purpose of review. They did send this to me for purpose of reviewing. So would I buy this? If you don't care about the high voltage drop, okay, and your RDA is sitting not straight on it, by all means go ahead and get it. It's a nice looking mod if that's what you want. But if you're looking for something that's going to hit hard, okay, somewhere around a 0.2 or lower voltage drop, and you want your RDAs to sit flush, I wouldn't get it. Okay, so for me, I don't know if I actually use this that much. This is going to be, for me, is going to be more of, hey, look at me, I got an AR looking mod here, AR end for the mod. Okay, that's all it's going to be for me, is just for looks. See that? Even with the spring, I'm having a hard time with it. It's like it's got such a low voltage, or such a high voltage drop, it takes so long for the RDA to fire. So basically what I'm saying is, if you want something that looks pretty, looks like a little AR gun, the end of the gun, then this is what you want for just a little prop up, and just maybe vape on every once in a while. Nothing too major, nothing for big clouds or anything with this clone. Okay, now from what they say of the original, it hits like a champ. But you know, I ain't gonna pay $200 for something like that. Okay. So once again, this is a good shelf design for somebody to come over and go, hey, look at that, what do you got there? And you explain to them what it is. There you go. But if you're wanting something that sits flush, heavy hitting, with decent magnets, low voltage drop and all that, this ain't for you. Okay guys, alright, till next time.